Hello guys, welcome back. So ano na? Nasa episode 5 na tayo. At ang mission natin ngayon ay The Way of the Voice. At dito siya sa Ivarstead. Tapos fast travel na tayo dito sa Fort Amol. Ayan. At mula dito, pa-south na tayo. Tignan nga muna natin siya sa mapa. Andito tayo at south area. Medyo malayo, mga kabarakbak, yung pupuntahan natin. So, kita-kits na lang doon. At nasa Ivarstead na nga tayo. Malapit na lang dito. Ayan, diretso lang.
Whoa. What's the magic? On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Parang may troll doon ah. Gamitan siya natin ng bow. Oh, parang wala lang mga dalawang yun ah. Tara, umpisan na natin yung pag-akyat. Oops, sino yun?
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed. I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means. I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way. They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation. Aye.
Ano yun? Parang berry yun ah. Ice rate naman ngayon. Pagkakaalam ko, may ice troll pa pala dito. Ayun, malakas yung monster na yun. Mahaba talaga tong 7,000 steps na to. Oh, may tao ulit dun sa baba.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to Hrothgar. Yes? I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries. Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind. Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
Ayun na yung ice troll. Kailangan natin siyang patayin para makadaan tayo dito. Di bali, kayang-kaya na natin to. Wow! Umilag. Patay ka ngayon. Charge muna natin yung mga weapons natin. Alright, tara! Malayo pa kaya? Ayun na yung castle. Sa wakas, nakarating din. Tignan muna natin yung view dito. Ang taas talaga, oh. Oh. Pinakamataas talaga na mountain to, oh. Yung mountain na isa, parang ang liit lang. Tara. Puro walang laman. Okay, pasok na tayo.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age. We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Okay, so equip natin yung Unrelenting Force. Ready ka na ba, tanda? Oh, eto na.
Let us taste of your voice. Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Dawnguard. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here? We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny. That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination. We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you. You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say. You have shown that you are dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
So, hindi pa pala kumpleto yung Unrelenting Force natin.
But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Rome. Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new form. Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear. Yeek! Ah! Go! Well done. Again. Yeek! Ah! Go! You learn quickly. Once more. Yeek! Ah! Go! Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori. See how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind. Wold. You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thing. Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of wood. Now we will see how quickly you can master a new shout. Master Hrothgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn.
Okay, so equip natin yung whirlwind sprint.
Master Bori. X. Wood. Now, your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
Oops! Siyempre, prank lang yon. Siyempre, practice muna, di ba?
Next to me and prepare.
Oh, eto, totoo na to.
Master Bori will give the signal.
Kitam that? Basic, di ba?
Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself. You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengraf. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Completed na yung The Way of Voice. Pero may isa ulit na mission na binigay sa atin.
Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear. Good. Then you will be ready for whatever lies ahead.
Magtanong muna tayo, baka may ibang quest ulit siyang ibigay.
5. Our leader, Parthenax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him. As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him. We study the way of the voice according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice. Their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you. The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance. That is commendable. But remember, the dragon blood is itself a gift of Akatosh. Do not try to deny that gift. Your destiny requires you to use your voice. Why else would Akatosh have bestowed this power upon you? If you remember to use your voice in service to the purpose of Akatosh, you will remain true to the way. Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort.
Tama na siguro yung pagtatanong natin, tara.
Wind, guide you. Come, Dragonborn, attend to Master Boreal. Sky above, voice within. No doubt, the appearance of a dragonborn of this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear. Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
Wala na talagang side quest to.
Sky, guard you.
Tignan nga muna natin yung mission na binigay sa atin kung saan ba. Nako, malayo pala dito sa Hrothgar yun eh. Oh, layo. Ibang mission na lang muna siguro yung gagawin natin mga kabarakbak. Pero bago yon, tignan muna natin kung ano yung andito. Wala. Kaya lumabas na lang tayo para makapag-fast travel. Ayan, so ang gagawin na lang natin na mission ngayon ay yung kay Isran. At dito siya sa Fort Dawnguard. Uy, dito na mismo sa harap. Noon kasi, pag nag-fast travel tayo dito sa Dawnguard, eh dun pa sa pinakababa. Pero ngayon, dito na sa mismong harap ng castle nila. Nasa second floor si Isran, so taas tayo dun.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew, and no one believed. Only what I've heard. Back in the Second Era, the Jarl of Riften had a son. Adventurous type. Too much for his own good, it seems. Wound up turning into a vampire. The Jarl, unable to kill his own son, spent a fortune building this keep and hiring men to guard it. Their job was to keep the Jarl's son contained within. They took it seriously and served honorably. They were eventually forced to put him down. The Jarl banished them from the hold, but they stuck to their cause. Fought vampires wherever they found them. I aim to continue that mission. The Jarl's in danger. A vampire plays as a visiting advisor to the court. Destroy it before it's able to complete its foul business. But be warned, the Jarl's guards are unaware of the threat and will treat violence against this advisor as a crime. Convince the Jarl of the threat and he'll let you destroy the creature. If not, then do your best not to get caught. Quickly now. The longer you delay, the more danger the Jarl is in. Keep your eyes open.
Oh, ba't nandito
Probably
to?
weren't expecting to see me again. You probably weren't expecting to see me
This
again.
vampire showed up while you were away. I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again. I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen before your friend here loses his patience. Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me. The reason I had it, and why I was down there, it all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it. It's pointless and vague, like all prophecies. The part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. That's what he's after. He wants to control the sun. Have vampires control the world. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll. I'm sorry. I had heard there were vampire hunters here. I thought they might want to know about a vampire plot to enslave the rest of the world. Was I wrong? Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now? Set my hatred aside? Not a chance. It's what keeps me strong. You better know what you're doing. It can stay for now, but if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it. Well, the Moth Priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your Moth Priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Well, back before you know, the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit. That's a long story. I guess we kind of have to go way back, to the very beginning. Do you know where vampirism came from? Exactly. The first vampire came from Molag Bal. She was not a willing subject, but she was still the first. Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric lord, and his will is made reality. For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift, but they must be powerful in their own right before earning his trust. Nobody's ever asked me that before. I don't know. I think mostly I hate what it's done to my family. Well, you've met most of us. My father's not exactly the most stable, and eventually he drove my mother crazy with him. And it all ended with me being locked underground for who knows how long. It's definitely been a bad thing, on the whole. A cure? Why even think of it that way? I can't think of any reason I'd want to lose this gift, especially after what I did to get it. It may have driven my family apart, but I'm still here, and I'm alive. I won't give this up.
Ayan, so ang mission natin ngayon ay hanapin natin yung Moth Priest. Pero bago yan, kung natanong nyo kung paano ko nakilala itong vampire na si Serana, check nyo na lang yung link sa description kung paano ko siya natagpuan. At ngayon, punta tayo sa Whiterun Stables para makapagtanong kung may nakita siyang moth priest. Nasaan na yon? Okay, dito. So, fast travel tayo. Ay, di pala pwede. Nasa loob tayo ng castle. So, labas muna tayo. Naalala ko, check nga muna natin yung binigay ni Isran na isa pang mission. Ito na lang muna yung gawin natin. Di bali sa rifted lang naman. So tara.
I had another run-in with a thief's kid.
You in town, eh?
The Thieves Guild.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
Snap of her fingers, you could end up in Riften jail.
Don't say something you'll regret. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Then we're speaking the same language. Good. So what do you want to know? Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, so basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says.
You there.
Oh, ano na naman kaya ito? Serana, umalis ka dyan.
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. The true Dragonborn comes. You are but his shadow. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Never should have.
Puta, umatake kahit dito sa loob ng city. Ay, mga mahihinang nilalang.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed? Looked up for.
Next time.
Your plan's quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
At may nag-aaway naman dito sa
Pay
daan.
up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your plan.
Umalis na nga lang tayo dito. Next time na yung quest natin dito. Masyado silang magulo. Balik na lang tayo sa moth priest na mission. So, fast travel ulit tayo sa Whiterun Stables. Yan. Magtanong tayo kung meron siyang alam.
Need a ride? It's one of them Imperial scholars, right? Old man with a gray robe. Might be that I have, but I can't say for sure. I got enough troubles on my mind just trying to scrape by out here. Can't help you, friend. I might remember better if my pockets weren't so light.
Mautak kang matanda ka, ah.
I remember
Pera lang pala yung katapat mo eh.
He wanted me to take him out to Dragonbridge, but I told him it ain't one of my stops.
Okay, sa Dragon Bridge daw. So, nakapunta na tayo doon. Fast travel na lang tayo.
Next time.
Eto, tanungin natin siya.
Welcome, traveler. Mind yourself in our town. A moth priest? I'm sorry, but I don't know anything about that. Try asking one of the guards.
Stand it.
Nasaan na kayo yung mga gwardiya dito? Ayan.
Watch the skies, traveler. Ah, so that was a moth priest then. He rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers. They didn't stop, just headed south across the Dragon Bridge. Until next time.
Naku, ambush. Pinatay pa ata yung moth priest natin. Vampira naman. Kala ko yung moth priest na to eh. Ngayon, basahin natin yung vampire's note na nakuha natin. Nakidnap pala yung moth priest natin. I-rescue natin siya ngayon. Basahin din natin yung note kanina doon sa cultist. Yung cultist orders. Sa mga susunod na araw, gagawa tayo ng video nitong cultist orders na to. So keep in touch lang tayo mga kabarakbak. At ngayon, tignan natin kung saan dinala yung i-rescue natin. East lang mula dito sa atin. Malapit lang pala. So, tara! Para saan kaya itong mga batong to? Wala. Pasok na tayo. Oh, anong nangyari dun? Ba't nalaglag yung araw? Palit tayo sa crossbow para one hit kill. Maganda rin gamitin tong crossbow kung kukumpara mo sa bow. Andun sa taas yung quest mark ko. Ay, putik sablay. Andun sa taas yung deactivator.
That wasn't me. You were fighting.
Ay, nasaniban.
My eyes, but I could not control my actions. Thank you for breaking that foul vampire's hold over me. You arrived just in time. I'm quite all right, thanks to you. Dexian Evicus is my name. I'm a moth priest of the White Gold Tower. These vampires claimed they had some purpose in store for me, but they wouldn't say what. Probably hoping to ransom me, the fools. You do? All right then, enough mysteries. You have an Elder Scroll. Remarkable. If my knowledge of history serves me, I recall that the Dawnguard was an ancient order of vampire hunters. I will be happy to assist you with your Elder Scroll. Just tell me where I need to go. Very well. I'll hurry on my way there before more of those vampires turn up.
Okay, check muna natin yung surroundings bago tayo lumabas. Wala na dito. Labas na, labas.
I owe you a debt for the timely rescue.
Diretso na tayo sa Fort Dawnguard.
I'm impressed you could find a moth priest so quickly. For the reading? Yeah. Just let the old man know when you're ready.
What can I do for you? Ah, my rescuer. It's good to see you again. It's not exactly the hospitality I'm used to, but your man SERANA has seen to my needs well enough. And might I add, this is a remarkable fortress. I have colleagues back home that would love to study this place in detail. Oh, most certainly. Let's find out what secrets the scroll can tell. Now, if everyone will please be quiet, I must concentrate. I see a vision before me, an image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one. The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls. I must rest now. The reading has made me weary.
Come on, old man. You should get some rest.
Do you have a moment to talk? That moth priest, Dexian. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can
At
start.
nadagdagan na naman tayo ng mission na finding the Elder Scroll na dalawa.
Kill me is talk to me.
Bale sa next episode na natin siguro to gagawin.
I got a warmer welcome from my father, and that's saying something. Ever since he decided to make that prophecy his calling, we kind of drifted apart. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end. We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is, And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself. The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it. Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas? I don't think so. She said she wanted to stay awake in case the situation was resolved. It had to be one of us, and, well, she's so much more powerful than I am. It just made sense for her to be out here. Anything else? They'd be even less welcoming to her than they've been to me. It would have been a bloodbath. And since the Dawnguard are still around, that must not have happened. Any other ideas? Wait, that almost makes sense. There's a courtyard in the castle. I used to help her tend a garden there. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful. Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look. True. But I know a way we can get to the courtyard without arousing suspicion. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in. It's around the side of the castle. Let's move.
Siguraduhin yung i-check nyo yung isang video natin regarding kay SERANA, mga kabarakbak. At dito na natatapos ang ating episode 5 ng Skyrim Special Edition. So, standby lang tayo para sa mga susunod na video, mga kabarakbak. Medyo mahaba yung episode na susunod dito para naman marami tayong matapos. Kita-kits ulit sa susunod na series natin. Barakbak Gaming TV signing out.